Greetings everyone, here we are with a delightful video. This time it is the overview for Pathfinder 2nd Edition Lost Omens Pathfinder Society Guide, or the Lost Omens Pathfinder Society Guide to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Legacy. Typically Legacy versions of Pathfinder 2nd Edition will have this tone. It'll be a green one typically if it's the remaster. However, there's this weird transition point between Pathfinder 2nd Edition Legacy, the 2021 version, to the 2024 version, or was it the 2023 version? But anyways, there's this weird transition where this mark up here is inconsistent. Some of the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remaster stuff will have this label, and some of the stuff that has the green, all the stuff that have a green label will be Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remaster. So they have this weird little transition point. The only thing that will really lock it down for you is that on the remaster stuff, get the player core book out. It will have typically in the back of the book, in the remaster stuff, you will have the orc notice right here, where the classic Pathfinder 2nd Edition stuff will have the OGL notice in the back of the book. So if you can look for the book and you have a question, hey, is this for original Pathfinder 2nd Edition or remaster? If you turn to the last few pages and you find it has an OGL in it, it's the classic one. If it has the orc, it is the new version Pathfinder. So I had to clean up my mess because I unstacked a bunch of books in a hurry just to show you the difference between the orc license and the OGL license. So, quick question. Is this your guidebook to the rules and regulations of Pathfinder Society when you go to your local gaming store to play Pathfinder 2nd Edition? And the answer is surprisingly no. This book is the in-world lore book for the Pathfinder Society, which is an organization in which your characters join to go adventure around the world to discover mysteries and stuff. So what we have here is we open it up. By the way, this MSRP is for $35, which is okay for a thickness book this big. You have a nice little table of contents with the over-top artwork style. You have an introduction, a little list of what's in the introduction. Chapter 2, which is Pathfinder Society factions. So all the different factions within the Pathfinder Society. The Chapter 3 is Pathfinder Society lodges. And then the Chapter 4 is Pathfinder Society options, which is gear, academy instructors, secrets of the Pathfinder Society, and more. And page 124 is where the index and glossary is, or glossary and index. As typical for most chapters, you have this double-page spread of artwork right here. You have apparently Ezrin is being sneaked up upon by this mimic that's decided to sprout out its pseudopod so it can walk up the staircase to get to him. It must be getting really tired of waiting for him. In this book, you'll have various background archetype spells and so forth for the characters. This happens to be the backgrounds for Pathfinder Society characters. So if you want to be an archaeologist, you have an option here. You have a Pathfinder Society recruiter as an option, spell seeker, trailblazer, and translator as background options. You have the general overall history of the Pathfinder Society within Golarion that continues on for quite some ways. Life in the Pathfinder Society section. Join the Society, Pathfinder training, confirmation, field commissions, explore, report, cooperate, Pathfinder Chronicles, and rules for the Society. Sorry, that stutter right there was just me checking out this muscle mommy dwarf right here with the glowing red hair and a golden smile on her face. It took me a moment to even realize the guy in the corner with the wheelchair. But anyways, we have Pathfinder leadership, discoveries, and a section on controversy relating to Pathfinder Society. We go into Chapter 2, which we have some more artwork. The fact that orcs pretty much look like green elves now in Pathfinder, and it kind of throws me off. Sort of the genericizing of all the various species and races, he says, within Pathfinder and D&D, into just turning into variants of human and elf is kind of saddening. So you got various factions here: the Radiant Oath, the Verdant Wheel, the Strength in the Community, and so forth. Basically walks you through. You have some items that are unique to this book as well. The Grand Archive. You also have Boulder Head Bach item, a Book Thief Brew, Chronicler Wayfinder, Stiletto Pen, and a Waterproof Journal as items in this book. Horizon Hunters. Some unique items to the Horizon Hunters within the path. The Vagrant Seal, special items for them. And each one of these organizations have a leader, and they have feats, and some of them have even, as I said, feats right here, the archetype, which is the Pathfinder Agent feats. You got the scrolls, not from Marvel, but I mean scrolls, as in people who are specialized in scrolls. Scroll Master feat right here. For an archetype situation. You have spells, spellmaster feats, swords, swordmaster feats, decrement, right? Basically a bunch of people who favor masks. And then you have Chapter 3, which is the Society Lodges. Pathfinder Lodges, various important lodges in which, the Grand Lodge in which you can be a part of, you can go to. You have the one in Milwaukee, and so forth. Exalted Lodge. Farseer Tower. And so forth. The Venture Captain, the Grinning Pixie, unique items to the Grinning Pixie, Hindmarch Manor, Ice Fairy Lodge, Lantern Lodge. Yet again, another unique item for that one. Nexus House. Open Road Lodge. Starrise Spire. Yet again, unique items and features for each one of those as well. Wood Edge Lodge. Lodge Roundup, the remaining lodges. Then you have the Pathfinder Society options, which you have unique gear to the Pathfinder Society that's not covered in the previous chapters. And you also have various services, such as fixers, researchers, and so forth, as well as various other feats that you can acquire for being a member of the Pathfinder Society. And various other magical items that you can acquire through the Pathfinder Society as well. Overall, as you see, there's the Glossary and Index, there is the OGL, and then there's the Gods and Magic book right here. Same price. Overall, if you are okay, first and foremost, there has not been a replacement to this book in Pathfinder Remaster. So there's still solid value to this book for both Pathfinder 2nd Edition Legacy as well as Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remaster. This is a very good book for a game master if you are playing within Golarion to have, as this includes a whole bunch of other characters and magic items and a few spells and unique archetype feats and lore to utilize. And for a player, there is all those things that are of very much importance. Backgrounds for optimizing your character and feats, and you got your information for your various magic items you can do research in. And you also have information on various resources in which the Pathfinder Society provides. So you can ask your game master about it if you are joining up with the Pathfinder Society in Golarion. Hey, supposedly the Pathfinder Society, he provides these features. Are we using them in the game? And the game master may say yes or no. Considering that this is only still $35, it's still a decent price. There is still good lore in it. I would say this is a okay recommendation for a game master. For a player, there is more valuable stuff to buy ahead of this, such as Ancestry Guide and player character option books that have more races or more ancestries in it and in backgrounds or class options and stuff like that. So I was just kind of glancing back to see if I have anything like that, and behind me, and the answer is no. So anyways, you've seen what's inside the book. You can rewatch the video at slow speed to actually like read some of the bits and pieces or pause it periodically, just in case you miss something that you are more interested in. And if you are interested in more OSR, modern TTRPGs, hybrids of between classic tabletop role-playing games, hit the subscribe on the channel. If you want more Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 1st Edition, 2nd Edition, Star Frontiers, Gamma World, other stuff like that, old stuff, hit the subscribe button on the channel. If you want more new stuff, say like Pathfinder Remaster, Call of Cthulhu 7th Edition, Dungeons and Dragons 2020, Dungeons and the new versions of the version of Dungeons and Dragons, third party D&D 5th edition stuff, Dragonbane, and many more stuff. Traveler from Mongoose Publishing. Hit the subscribe button and the bell. I will be doing more stuff of that in the future. If there's anything you are interested in, please leave it in the comments below. If, hey, have you done a video on this? I will tell you if I have. If I know of a YouTube channel that has covered that topic in more depth and I can remember the name of it, I will tell you it in the comments below. I am subscribed to well over 500 different tabletop role-playing game YouTube channels. So I've come across channels that are dedicated to GURPS, Shadowrun 3rd Edition, Traveler, Classic Traveler, Cyberpunk Red, Cyberpunk 2020, Palladium Games, White Wolf, and so forth. Or even Dungeons & Dragons 3.5. There's still a few of those channels kicking around on YouTube. So I'm trying to make these videos fast, shorter, and quicker as a combination of keeping people from becoming incredibly bored, but also from the fact that my internet router has gone to crap again, which means I basically have to make them all really short just so I can upload them really quickly, or make them short so I can spend very little time setting them up to upload at work and get them online as soon as possible. So when I can get to the appropriate time frame in which I like to release them at, they're not still uploading. So thank you very much for watching. Have a delightful day, a nice night, a wonderful weekend, a magnificent month, and see you next time. Ciao.